Hey everyone! I hope you got everything you wanted for Christmas and had a good 2020 New Year. 2019 was honestly a whirlwind for video games, with some really exciting releases coming out, a game that made people argue about it more than actually play it, and actual colossal shitstorms. Be that as it may, with all the new titles and expected hype for 2020's new stuff, Warframe manages to be the same old sci-fi shooter, but there are times when it releases certain Warframes, weapons, quests, and cosmetics that I've always wanted to make videos on, but I've just never had the time or couldn't think of a proper script to write. So I thought, why not make a video where I show my favorite Warframes, items, cosmetics, and more? That way I can gush about them and shove them down your throat. Starting off the weapons list is Rudy Tooty, I have multi-shot, and will shooty. The Tiburon Prime is the definition of a brutal secondary weapon. Shooting 10 bullets at 4 rounds a second, this gun manages to chew through everything, be it robotic, organic, or sentient. Pair it with its passive, which on 3 kills allows you to summon a fucking ghost piranha in your other hand, and increase the fire rate for about 4 seconds, and this thing absolutely shreds enemies. Its high crit chance and crit multiplier is what makes it such a crazy fun weapon to use, and to this day, it remains my most used secondary weapon. The Tiburon Prime is a weapon that was released alongside Zephyr Prime, and honestly, Zephyr Prime wasn't the selling point here. You know that thing you can do with weapons sometimes, where if you give your mouse wheel a good old love tap right on the PP, it'll switch firing modes from auto to semi. Or you can be Korra's weird Needlear from Halo and switch elemental types. The Tiburon decided it wanted to flex on all these guns and have 3 modes to choose from: DMR, Pulse Rifle, and John Rambo Jr. I prefer to go Rambo because I love automatic, but both the semi and burst modes have great amounts of damage as well. Tiburon Prime usually builds for crit, but adding a status effect can totally add on to this fun gun to shoot Grenier buns. If you ever find the 4-fingered man who killed your father and want him to prepare to die, chances are you'd want to dispatch him with Destreza Prime. Destreza Prime is the Mr. Stabby of the melee weapons. Whereas most melee weapons would rather hack and slash their way around things, Destreza Prime prefers to just stab and jab. I love rapiers in their design, so when I heard Destreza was getting a Prime variant, my face became the equivalent of the eye emoji. With its high puncture damage and status chance, a hybrid build for this magical golden toothpick will surely poke the eyes out of anyone who stands in its low range radius. Not to mention, this thing will always remain stylish. I mean, seriously, the damn thing looks like a metal art project in the middle of an airport lobby. Alright, let's get into the fashion frame side of things with my favorite cosmetics of the year. Starting off with the wonderfully elegant Lotus Ephemera. Sadly, for anyone who likes this ephemera, it was only obtainable during TennoCon 2019 if you A. watched 30 minutes of the convention with a linked account on Twitch or Mixer, or B. went to the con like a sneaky beaky by buying a ticket. Like me! I love this ephemera. Standing still with it equipped will have these darling little lotus blossoms blow gently down your Warframe. The energy color maps make it so 2 colors can be flowing in the petals at once, and I equip it on my main Warframe because lotuses are my favorite flowers. Heck, they're on my cheeks! 2019 brought many fun opportunities for TennoGen creators. If you're not aware, TennoGen is Warframe's community workshop, where if you're skilled in the art of 3D modeling, you can create a skin for a Warframer weapon, post it on the Steam workshop, and hopefully get enough votes for it to actually be in the game. It's a great way for 3D artists to monetize their work while also making a fun, usable piece of art for people to enjoy on their Warframes. That being said, TennoGen artists got the ability to create both chestplates and operator cosmetics this year. So what did Favin, the artist behind many Grenier theme skins, create? The Fanny Pack Chestplate. Can I just say that this is the most clever use of wordplay in Warframe to date? This chestplate is absolutely wondrous. The Grenier theme plate fits onto basically any Warframe's chest without being too big or too small, and has a teeny tiny little pocket strapped to the side of it. Seriously, what could be kept in there? Snacks? Pet treats? Maybe that's where your resources and credits go. Either way, I adore this thing, and I think everyone should support Favin by purchasing it. The Titania Empress skin was released during Grendel's debut into the world, and I will say that this skin is absolutely beautiful, but its armor set is what really takes the cake. The Heartwood armor set is super pretty. It has delicate little tassels and looks really nice on a ton of different Warframes. I love the leg armor that curls around the ankles and the shoulder streamers that flow really nicely into a frame silhouette. I used this on one of my Equinox fashion frames, and I have to say it's my favorite armor set to date so far. Speaking of deluxe skins, we got a lot of great ones this year. Nidus Frike, Neja Empyrean, don't think I didn't see that hinty, Atlas Karst, Octavia Maestra, Wukong Samadhi, Equinox Antonum, Vauban Citadel, and the most recent Excalibur Zato, which has its very own animation set where your Warframe has a fucking jewel! As great as all these skins were, my favorite deluxe skin of 2019 has to go to Harrow Reliquary. Man, what is there to say about this skin? With the flowing energy in the head, to the billowing arm wraps, the dissipating hands and waist, the spiky gothic thurible, and the awesome orbs inside of the hollow body and head, this skin is absolutely wicked cool. Any fans of things like Dark Souls or the artist Peter Moorbacher, who makes all these absolutely stunning angel pieces that you may have come across on Twitter, will love this skin. To close this video, we had a lot of interesting Warframes in 2019. Hildren, our buff mom that gave us some thick shields, Wisp, our thick ghost that makes Solaire of Astora jealous by praising the sun, and finally, Goss and Grendel, the speedy boy and his hungry best friend. While all these Warframes provided their own unique playstyle along with extremely powerful signature weapons to boot, one of them has to shine above all, and that one being Wisp. Wisp is an interesting case. We were hinted earlier in the year that she was obviously going to be a Wisp-themed frame, being that she would probably be the ghost-themed possession Warframe that everyone was hoping for. Turns out that later on in a dev stream we were told that her thing was portals, which we were confused about, but decided to go along with. That was before they revealed to us that her ultimate was literally a pocket solar beam! As strange and confusing as Wisp's theme is, I absolutely adore her. From her unique, slightly unsettling ghostly design, to her buff nodes and sunbeam, she can dish out an incredible amount of damage and look damn good while she does it. Not to mention, she is dummy thick! Well, I guess that's my 2019 favorites in a nutshell. Do you like the same stuff I do, or do you have your own favorite Warframes or cosmetics you want to share? If so, comment what you enjoyed most about Warframe in 2019. I hope to see you all again in 2020 for more videos, and I can't wait to get on the hype train for the new war and the Duveria paradox with you all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and a big thank you to all my patrons who have pledged to me via Patreon throughout 2019. Your support is greatly appreciated. Bye bye!